Not at all.
Can you blame me, Ice? Can you
Not
blame
at
me?
all. No,
Thank you.
It's one of your few funny jokes.
You fucking asshole.
Oof. That's a deep cut.
Ice.
Whoa.
Since I am not going to Paris next week, I
fought for less.
might come to the UK to whoop your ass.
Yes, you
UK?
can
Yeah,
come.
go to the
yeah,
UK.
yeah, you can go to UK to whoop my ass. Yeah. Hello YouTube, hour number 2 of session.
I'm whooping Ice ass.
No, very much.
Kidding.
I mean, I'll take a beating, whatever. It's been a whole minute since someone's given me a good beating.
Needs to be
Oh,
reminded.
Jesus. Oh,
Ice is getting out of line.
This was a little bit too much, Ice. Too much.
Sure.
I
Now,
don't even pay attention. By the
YouTube,
way, Ice, you said
BombeX.
hello to YouTube and all that, but Penn, is Penn here?
And you muted Penn.
We're very
He's
professional,
not.
yes.
Yeah, maybe we should wait for all of all of us, right?
Zim, tell another joke.
Funny jokes, right?
What joke should I tell? Should I tell the really good sexual one?
No, the dumb jokes. the ones that we stole for time. No, it's okay. We can be.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
With the
I have
power
a
of
few-
editing, Penn is right now. Oppa! And he's not there.
I
There's
have
a guy walks
I have
into
a
the
bad-
doctor's office and tells the doctor, "Hey, when I press on my leg, I hurt, and when I press on my shoulder, it hurts, and when I
Yeah,
press on my
stop
neck, it
doing
hurts."
that.
And the doctor says, "Oh yeah, I can see it. I broke your finger, right?"
Yay!
Oh, I thought it was
Or
gonna be,
maybe-
so why don't you just stop doing that?
Yeah.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
I got banned from r/jokes for telling Politico jokes.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's Trump, there's Obama, and there's the Pope on a plane.
No, it was all old Reddit.
That's not how the good jokes start.
No.
They were all about communists.
Penn is here. We no longer need
That is
jokes.
here. There's no need to make that joke now.
And then there's a transgender on the plane.
Oh,
Who
God,
dies?
Please stop.
Oh,
wins?
God.
Society. Why? Because they're all dead.
Oh,
Yay!
my-
You are
Transphobic
not
jokes. So
one.
funny.
Yay!
Hilarious.
Yay.
Unfortunately, your
right.
submission was removed.
Zim
Ah.
is removed from server. Why is that? I don't know. All right. Let's get back to whatever is happening.
Yes. How do you know
Trakyy.
Russians really hate Putin?
How?
Because there's no
Wow.
the last president that had a vodka named after him was Gorbachev.
Is there no Yeltsin vodka? Well, it's very surprising there's no
There's like
Yeltsin.
vodka for every single one. I don't know. It's like I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell that one on stream,
No.
and I can't tell that one on. Honestly, I kind of understand why I got banned.
Putin is coming to get you if you do,
No,
it,
this
if you do
this
it
is
again.
the most mild one. There's one about a fascist, a Democrat, and a communist. That
Let's
went
just
up-
maybe.
Let's just maybe play.
this stuff.
Let's just maybe play Ice.
No. Hour number 2. No, yeah, this is we're gonna leave this in. I didn't really get banned. I got suspended.
Doesn't make it better, Ice. It really doesn't make it better.
Like, share, and subscribe for more communist jokes.
Sure,
Yes.
everyone who likes communist jokes is starving for attention.
Yeah. Yeah. The imposing figure. He stands in front of you, and he does a wide beckoning motion with his hand. He doesn't necessarily speak the language, but because of the force and because of what kind of visceral person this guy is, He straight up, the slightest motion in him conveys to you exactly what he's wanting you to do. And you are being taken prisoner.
No.
Penn and
No.
Trakyy.
No, thank you.
Poor guys.
And
No, we came here for tea, not cups. So, how about we talk and express our feelings with words? You've done a wonderful job so far, and you have much better lips than I do. So why don't we try again? Hello.
Weirdly sexual.
Jedi.
Yeah, we're Jedi.
Yeah.
That's
Who are
right.
you?
He gestures to your weapons and prompts you to surrender them to him.
No.
No. We're asking who you are.
He doesn't speak the language.
Yeah, I know.
He can communicate basic ideas.
I'll point to his weapon and prompt him to surrender his.
He pulls out the weapon, and as he pulls out the weapon, both of his buddies kind of do a little bit of an arc around him, and almost as if someone flipping the contrast around in a picture. You guys see his two buddies, which are the wildest, largest, hairiest flesh raider specimen that you have ever seen. You see how they greedily covet the magical weapon, who has all the power to lead the people. The other guy, who's wielding like a stone knife, you see him nervously like fidgeting with the handle of its knife. He's so wanting to stab his mate and take the weapon for his own. And he pulls out his weapon and he shows you it, and it's not a lightsaber per se. It's a lightsaber club. In fact, most of its chassis is made out of wood. But somehow he has managed to, through the Force, affix the crystal in this wood. And it's all his doing, but it's the ugliest thing that you guys have ever seen. Sure, it cuts like a lightsaber, and it'll cut just like your lightsabers cut. But one strike from you guys, and you can disable that weapon. You can do it now. You can attack him, and end this once and for all. You'll probably have to kill them after that, but And he shows you his mighty weapon and indicates that you ought to be impressed, and then demands that you surrender your weapons.
Does it seem like a fragile contraption?
Yeah, he's gonna need to iterate for a couple of hundred years more on this.
Can I try to use the Force somehow to break something on the inside of it?
That'll have a somatic component. You would need to gesture to the weapon. He will know that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't mind.
All right. As you impose your will upon this symbol, it is stronger than the thing it represents is stronger than the thing itself. So as you affect it with the Force, this creature affects you with his Force, and you guys are at a stalemate. Do you wanna turn this into a contest where you get to roll against him?
Yeah.
Okay. What skill are you gonna use? He's gonna use his strength to command the Force.
Can I use dexterity somehow?
Sure. You can use your highest stat or your highest skill.
Yeah, that's dexterity.
Sure. He's not gonna add his proficiency. He's just gonna add his strength modifier.
And I'll do a normal dexterity check.
I accidentally rolled on your behalf. That 25 is mine. Sure, you can do a normal dexterity check.
Oh wow. I was about to say that if does Penn want to be guided?
Well, yeah.
You can't. I don't think you can guide him. No, you can't guide him in this way. it is a contest of these two force users that they begin, or rather Penn begins, that they must conclude themselves. And you are handily defeated by this creature's resolve, Penn. Although, superior in sophistication and command of the force, this guy can easily beat you in a fight, it seems. And so you fail, and he starts laughing, and he's laughing so, and he does the thing, almost like Lumiya does it, and he's inviting his friends to join. And only one of his friends joins. The other does a little, whatever. The other guy is not impressed, but one of his flunkies is entirely animated by this display that this guy made upon you, Penn.
Well, it's stronger than he looks.
It seems for the final time he indicates that you are now his prisoners and give your weapons. You want to actually... Yeah.
While they're laughing, I want to look at the one who is not laughing.
Sure.
And I'm going to try to affect his mind.
Sure. What are you trying to make him do?
I want to nudge and something like, he's distracted. Now is your chance.
Okay, sure. He's gonna choose to fail the save. And he instantly swings his stone dagger for the other guy. And, centimeters from his chest, the guy ignites the lightsabers and he cuts the pretender in half. And the other guy straight up fucking shits himself. He is so awesome. His master is so awesome. He drops to his knees and he's literally doing the praising motion. And he starts chattering away in their hissing and chattering language. Doubtless showering the lightsaber wielder with praise. And he once again laughs at you guys.
Oh, you want to just fight this guy?
I have a better idea. He might have a weapon, but I'm pretty sure that he doesn't know how to use it. So I will light my weapon and try to disarm him.
Cool. You guys, we're gonna do the alternative lightsaber rules, which is rock paper scissors. And instead of you're obviously gonna win because there's two of you, probably, unless he wins both times. But instead of whispering another party member, we're just gonna roll a d3, and 1 beats 2, 2 beats 3, 3 beats 1. And I'm gonna roll twice, once for each of you.
All right, I wanted to.
What did you want to do? If you have another rule set that you wanna.
Oh yeah, I wanted to use the fighting style to
Okay.
Oh no, wait, no, that's just shove or trip a creature. Never mind. That's not for disarm.
Disarm is higher, yeah. So the first one is for Penn. The second one is for Trakyy. Yeah, he will. If you fail, he's gonna disarm you guys. But if you succeed, you're gonna disarm and possibly even kill him, if you want to. But this happens in like a split second. This is not a battle. So go ahead and roll, Penn. You want to roll a 1 or a 2? And then go ahead, Trakyy. You want to roll a 2 or a 3?
This is a
No.
D3, right?
Yeah, D3. So 1 beats 2, and 3 beats 1. Right? Cool. Lightsabers fly through the air as you guys go all-out attack on him. He accidentally stabs the other guy. And decapitates him. Pretty much, cleaves into him in half. But he manages to, in a single motion, block both of your lightsabers. As your lightsabers form an X, and he kind of presses against both of you. And he once again laughs. And he does the force push motion, and he launches you guys like 20 meters. Like in each direction. Now we're fighting for real. He had his chance. He chose not to, he couldn't execute you. So, nobody won. But now we're having a lightsaber duel. So I will straight up let you do whatever you want with this guy. He positions himself in the middle of you guys, which is not good for him. So what do you guys want to do? Trakyy, do you want to just destroy his weapon, or do you want to murder him?
Trakyy wants to destroy his weapon.
All right.
I mean,
Penn,
actually, no. Traky's confused. Now that he actually, did like a very complex force maneuver.
Yeah.
No, Trakyy doesn't know what to do with that.
That guy is mighty.
Yes.
Penn, what do you want to do while Trakyy is wondering?
If I will, funnily enough, wait to see what Trakyy does, and if Trakyy disarms him or anything like that, Penn will kill him.
Okay, Trakyy, what do you do?
So I believe that at this point we can tell that this is pretty much a dark side of the force, right?
Yes. He has fallen to the dark side. Yes.
Then Trakyy's acting out of instinct and probably a lot of fear as well. He's attacking.
Cool.
He's
So
actually
Trakyy,
attacking the guy and not the weapon.
cool. Trakyy, you managed to compromise the guy's defenses, and Penn, you managed to stab him through the heart.
Yep.
And the guy dies, and the lightsaber as it crashes to the ground, it literally shatters. It is only through the force that he was holding it together. And yeah, a bunch of a bunch of flesh raiders, see this.
Can I crouch down and see what kind of crystal was in it?
Yeah, sure. The crystal itself shatters, so there's no loot. But it is only the crystal itself that he has found, or rather, the power crystal seems to have found him, much like it would an ancient Padawan doing his Padawan trials on this world, which would have consisted, oddly enough, of pretty much what you guys are doing. If this were 4,000 years ago and you were Tython students, you would exactly have a party exactly like this one. Obviously, all of you would be Jedi, and as you adventure through the world, you would eventually, when you were ready, your crystal would have found you as you find it, and you would walk down the path of forging your own lightsaber. His is, of course, a bastardized path of forging his own lightsaber. He misunderstood all of the lessons, and obviously, instead of crafting a lightsaber, he crafted a lightsaber only in name. It was not a functional weapon, but the symbol that it held for these creatures. Anyway, you seem to have scuppered the entirety of the Flesh Raider forward position as they all, begin to retreat. But deep in your hearts, you know that this is not over. There is more. It's just these attacks have ended for now.
This sounds so much better than that stupid ice stuff. It was very cold.
Yeah. Something scared those things into coming here.
Yeah,
Not sure I want to find out what.
I was very worried about that too. Because what's going to happen to them now that they can't move any further?
Well, that's the way of life,
That sounds like the way of death, not the way of life.
Two are more intertwined than you seem to think.
What I seem to think is that hopefully they will recognize the error of the ways now that the weapon is destroyed. They will be trying something different.
I'm sure they will.
Or maybe next week another one's gonna have a different club with feathers and paints or something.
Well, we can't solve every problem, but we did solve this one.
That we did, and we can go back, and we can just rub this in the old woman's face.
Oh, she died.
Do we know that?
Yes, we knew that.
The old woman.
Oh,
like,
yeah, right.
The Twi Lek? Or like
We were
me?
talking about the Twi Lek, not about
Oh,
Lumiya. Yeah.
right. Yeah, sure. Lumiya is also dead. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Carry on.
Oh. Wait a second.
One foot in the
I
grave.
need to.
One foot.
Let me just take out my 10 character sheets. Yeah.
The lightsaber crystal ricocheted and traveled 5 kilometers and through Lumiya's
Where
other
else
eye.
I?
All right, let's go back to the others.
Yeah, we have news to tell.
Sure.
You guys return, and sure. Let's give who have I heard the least of this game? Zim. You are it just occurs that you are Sentinel the time that they return. You command an outcropping as you look down at a goat path underneath, and both Trakyy and Penn in single file, heavily trudging up. Before they make it to the very top. Oops. And yeah, you guys row together again.
So it turns out he was no Jedi.
Was that an option?
So, is that a
That
fluke?
was so
he
an
a
option,
fluke?
sure.
Is anyone
So he was a
surprised?
fluke. No.
I feel like I should be, but I am not.
No. You should not be.
Yeah, that thing.
If you were able to do something with the Force, that would be quite a miracle. Or
He
whatever
did.
the thing is that you use.
No, that is the thing. He did. So it's a lot worse.
he
than
was a
he's not
Jedi. So he
well,
was a
no,
Jedi.
not every Force users are Jedi. I'm not a Jedi.
Potato. Yes, you are a Jedi.
Not really.
You're more
A
Jedi
Jedi
than any
has-
of us are. So yes, you
What?
are Jedi.
Yeah, and to
not
my
exactly
knowledge,
a spectrum.
Jedi, the top 3 descriptors of Jedi are lightsaber, using the Force, and being wise. There you go.
In that case, they're not Jedi. They're not that
In
wise.
that case, I'm definitely not a Jedi.
Well, that thing.
Well, whatever.
That thing could very much use the Force. There is a world where you could call that a lightsaber, but it was wicked in so many different ways.
Yeah, and crude. In any case, it's not a problem anymore.
I think it's a much bigger problem now that we know it, because it means that any crazy hobo can find, or well, be found by a crystal.
Well, if that was the case, all of them would have had those lightsaber things. I think this was more the exception to the rule than anything else.
Then there is an exception to the rule. That's already pretty bad.
Yeah, that's cause for concern, but let's not go overboard.
Well, that doesn't mean they are proficient with it, in the sense that if you give me one of those lightsaber, whatchamacallit, I wouldn't still know how to use it.
Yeah, neither did that thing, but it was pretty strong.
Yeah, strong doesn't mean proficient.
That's true. It obviously
It
didn't
would-
have any kind of formal training, so.
Yes. So there you have it.
Anyways,
It wouldn't be that much of a problem. Just them knowing about it could be a problem, but we don't have a militia of a lot of those have with a lightsaber at our hand, do we?
No.
See, look,
See?
the problem isn't that he could cut through metal. The problem is what it means. The problem is what it symbolizes.
It symbolizes nothing. It symbolizes literally somebody with a glow stick.
No, no, it isn't. It is someone with a crown.
No, not to me.
Well, then you have a lot to learn, Zim.
No, I don't. Crowns don't usually mean power or usually mean, oh, I'm the leader of this faction. Not at all. Sometimes they masquerade themselves as one, but they're not.
What when people cower and go on their knees and start worshipping you?
That's a cult. Something different.
Well,
Or
we have to
religion.
go back to the ship.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
we
back to
can
the ship.
continue, aren't we?
Cool. You guys go on your merry way. Trakyy and Penn, you guys can have inspiration.
Hooray!
And in the dead of night, Lumiya actually finds a path up to H.U.M.A.N's camp. From this side, this path was always here, but you never found it. He seems to H.U.M.A.N seems to have been pacing up and down here often, and he's been keeping a close eye on the Flesh Raiders. You waste yet another day as you find your way up here. And right before you retire for the night in H.U.M.A.N's own camp, Neron, your little wrist pad, flicks active in alarm. Someone has... Well, not someone. You already know it's the Empire doing it because they're using an old Imperial code. Has once again re-scrambled the array at the edge of the system. And you are once again cut off from the HoloNet. However, this time, whoever's done it is nowhere near the technologist you are. So you can just undo it instantly again.
Okay, then I'm gonna just do that.
Okay. It takes you like 15 minutes to undo whoever this is hard work, There's a...
Can I try to I don't know, go into the logs or something to see who was doing it?
Sure.
Like exactly who? Not just
Sure.
Empire, but which technician that's doing it?
Sure, that's another technology check.
Can I boost myself?
Sure. As you do some forensic on this guy, you've already seen the SHA code. That's an ancient Imperial code that they use literally all the time for this stuff. And their databases, it's not worth trying to break into their databases to find this one lone technician's name. But yeah, you track the code literally to Palpatine's fucking own office. The ancient office of a Jedi Master on Coruscant. This code has been issued 30 years ago to someone in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Then, of course, the Empire co-opted the entirety of these codes. And now that's probably the Empire's own spy room, where exactly things like that happen. And the Jedi Master to whom it was issued, his name was Takaran.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go to the one Jedi guy and one guy that isn't a Jedi but wielding a lightsaber for some reason. And ask them about this Takaran if they know about this.
Know about this. This is literally the guy we're in his grave.
Ikon Takaran.
Oh, sorry.
Lumiya sat on his gravestone right now. She moves her rifle a little bit to reveal the name of Dead Master Ikon Takaran.
Ah, okay, sorry. I'm bad at remembering the fucking Jedi names.
Lumiya, you can have inspiration.
Okay, let me make my 2 inspirations into 2 inspirations.
You ought to be using them more. Yeah, well, apparently he's come back from the grave to try and thwart you, Neron.
Yeah, I assume that it's not him.
No shit! Would you like inspiration for that? No, I'm kidding.
Probably not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's an imperial code. They use it all the time. You know, it
An
was
older code,
issued
but it
on
still checks out.
on
Just wanna say
Coruscant
that.
like 30 years ago, but you know, it is being used from any one point in the galaxy anywhere else. Could be, you would never know unless you actually go to Coruscant to check.
Seems like a bad
Maybe-
idea.
Why? I know the place like the back of my head.
Yeah, but it's the seat of the Empire now. Remember, the Empire told you about it.
Oh, but it's still our home turf.
Well, it's not my home anymore. Not the way it's now.
Alright, Jedi people. Surely you learned something about in that ruins. Can you, I don't know, check if there's like any good loot here? Because that Twi Lek said that we were bad at looking. So I don't know, like close your eyes or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll take a look around.
Sure, I'll be a perception seek check or search check.
Can I do the same?
Everyone can do it, and everyone can instead give someone else
Jesus.
advantage.
Fucking Christ! I should have just done that.
I'll just give advantage.
All right,
Oh,
Here you go.
God.
Trakyy, you can have
Yeah,
humans advantage.
I already have advantage.
yeah, and I'll give.
I have blood eyes.
Yeah, I'll give you a D6, Trakyy.
Oh, thank you.
It doesn't stack, I think.
So I rolled 1d4, but it's supposed to be 1d6, so...
Yeah.
That's okay. 20 is enough. Camouflaged out in the jungle, in the side of a hill, is a well-hidden old hangar. And as you guys venture within, your lightsabers ignited for light, you are greeted by an even ancienter workshop. It's technically not ancient. It was built maybe 20, 30 years ago. Way before the Clone Wars. By a Jedi gearhead of sorts. Well, it has a ship, obviously. A small one-person ship. Or two-people ship, as it were. And that's not even this whole hunk of junk, that's not even the most impressive thing here. It's the pirate antenna that was never launched. Someone pretty much launched the Tython space program by himself, as he would have created a second antenna or relay to replace the Imperial relay at the edge of the system. Junior technologists do this all the time on technologically advanced worlds. Doing here is like inventing the internet with what is essentially sticks and mud. A lot of love has gone into this thing, and it's still not bloody working. And Neron, you're gonna need more than the Force to resurrect this thing. But let me know if you want to have a pirate antenna in the Tython system, making your traffic with the core world pretty much invisible. And yeah. Guns, lightsabers, stuff like that. Enough to arm a small Twi Lek force.
Okay. And so how much will it all cost if we just, I don't know, take it right into the ship?
About 2k credits. You
Oh,
can straight up.
That's shit.
You can convert it to credits.
What are you talking about? This is a lot of... That's a lot of money. Also, that could be
2,000 credits
very
is a lot of
helpful.
money? Well, I mean, that's... I guess for you,
Some-
yes.
I don't know too much about money. I never had to buy anything.
Yeah, that, you should educate yourself on that.
People have been telling me about this crypto thing.
Dogecoin or die.
Right. I mean,
But maybe we could use that instead to help
yes.
people the village.
Why would we need that? They're using sticks as a weapon and they don't want anything else. Also, where would they take ammo? When it will run out.
they don't want. Are you sure they don't want anything else, or that you didn't manage to?
I mean, there
convince-
was like one guy, and like everyone like beat him when he tried to ask for help. So, I mean, you can't really help those who
You
refuse to
didn't
get help.
stop them for beating someone for asking for help.
Yeah. There like
Yeah.
there was like this purple guy. He like said, help us and all, and then he was beaten and like locked away. So yeah, I just don't see how we can help people who refuse to to accept it.
It doesn't sound like they are refusing to accept help. It sounds like they are afraid
Afraid of what, Trakyy?
of us.
What do you mean they're
Well,
afraid of us?
yeah,
Like, what do you mean? Like, have we talked with them? Like, if we would really be afraid to them, we already would kill them. This is stupid.
I mean, even if they are afraid of us, that's still the reason why they're not accepting help, and they're still not accepting help.
Well, maybe you're right. They're doing fairly well by themselves.
Well, that's not even relevant. If they don't want to be helped, we can't help them. Whatever the reason for that is.
As long as they can ask for help, you should be available to
Look,
help.
I'll tell you that. We need to bring it to the ship anyway if you want to give it to them. So we bring it to the ship. We like I don't know, try to land there, and then like if you will persuade them to take it, sure they can have it. But like I'm not gonna bother. Like try
Is
it
it gonna
yourself.
alleviate their conscience if we just give them a radio so they can call us?
Yes.
No, the thing is, we promised that a respite girl. So like we need to take the tank from the pit, and it will take a lot of time if we do it by ourselves. So we help them out a little bit. They help us with the tank. Then like Trakyy can make a negotiation in the meantime with this weapon thing. I think they will refuse anyway, so I don't care. And then we deliver them to the where they want to be, and then we go to the forest for the Jedi guy.
And hey, look, maybe we don't even have to offer them the things that they don't want. Maybe we could just ask them for help instead.
What? What do you mean?
We just ask them to help us with the tank.
Oh, and then we just leave them and not help them. Yeah, I mean, if you can tell it to that, sure.
If they help us, they might be more willing to accept our help.
You do what you want, like take the speedster, go them, negotiate with them, like destroy a little bit of trees to call us to go there. In the meantime, try to persuade them if you want. I'm not bothering.
You are wanting Trakyy to go and persuade them to create a landing pad for you, so you can land in Kalakori village.
Yeah, like Trakyy and someone else. I think Spitzer can have 2 people.
Two people, yes.
Look, I like while I understand that I can try to negotiate, I don't want to. So please do it yourself, guys.
Who wants to negotiate with me?
I mean, I'll go with you.
Hooray, another Jedi adventure.
Well, I could also go with you if you want to.
I
There's
love that.
2 people on the Spitzer.
Only two.
Yeah, I don't need to go.
Oh, then maybe you two could go.
That's fine too. I don't mind either way.
Right.
Yeah.
Night rolls over. Next morning comes. You drag the speeder out of the ship. Who's going to Kalakori village?
Me and Zim then?
Cool.
Yep.
Question to Ice. How
Yeah.
long will it take to go through there to there, and how long would it take to get the ship to the ruins?
You can get the ship to the ruins in like 15 minutes.
Okay, so can we, while they're trying to negotiate all that stuff, go to this place and then just, like take the loot and maybe take the scrap of those speedsters to fix another one?
Yeah. It's literally 10 tons of scrap per downtime. So if all 4 of you give your downtime to a whole scrap into the ship's scrap piles, it's literally one downtime activity to do this and one time activity to do this.
Yeah, then I will, I'll ask everyone to go here and like try to fix another speedster because it seems we need it.
In that case, it's gonna take you more than one day to.
Yeah, I mean we can start working on it.
Sure. So the party splits in two. One takes the ship, goes to Ancient Ruins, and the other takes the speeder and goes to Kalakori Village.
I assume we have radio through here and here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
The quality might be a little bit shit because the Cautera is it's blocking line on sight, but you will manage because you are very close. But before we do that, we need to determine what has happened elsewhere in the world. As both groups pair away, something happened last night. And that is the trap which Neron and H.U.M.A.N set on the tank, buried in the mud on the northern side of the Dark Side Swamp. Somebody found that trap. If I roll below a 50, it was Ripsid that found it. And if I roll above a 50, it's the Flesh Raiders that found it.
Yeah.
Oops. Mistakes were made. Alright. And a small group of Flesh Raiders wandered immediately towards the tank, and one of them inevitably triggered Neron's trap. And, well, your tank is a little bit dirtier now. And smells a little bit worse. Earlier in the morning, Iripsit passed it. And she marveled at the tank, but she never noticed the trap. And amazingly, she was wise enough to keep her fucking distance. And so she passed away. She went on her way.
Passed away.
she went on her way. But yeah, your tank has a new paint job now. You're not gonna like it. Anyway, we're gonna do Penn and Zim first, right? It's Penn and Zim that go to Kalakori.
Yep.
The speeder flies over the water, and that doesn't trigger any of their pressure pits because it's hovering. And you park it at the very edge of the Kalakori village. Multiple braves of the Kalakori huntsmen erupt around you with spears as you are interlopers, but a lot of them know you already, and they quickly put the spears down. One of you, or rather one of them, pulls out a little stone slab, and he shows you the stone slab, and written in Galactic Basic, engraved on the stone slab, are the words "Follow me." And
yep, all of them.
They are apparently ready for you. You travel up the ancient stairway and into the winding passages of the old Jedi temple, and enter what appears to be an audience chamber, a circular chamber, much like the one in the movies. And only two elders are sat down. One is the purple guy who was arrested for requesting that you guys destroy the Flesh Raiders for him, and the other is Ripsid, who is safe and sound. She didn't run into a landmine. And
She's an elder now?
Yes.
Wasn't she like 18?
Next in line. 16.
Oh.
She's next in line, other than her father, who is not here.
They seem to have a different definition for the word elder, but okay.
Yeah. And they seem to be in a huge fight. And he's all but risen from his slot to like backhand the little brat for speaking to him, but she's not afraid, and she's giving as well as she's taking. And it was almost hysterics as you guys enter, but of course as you make yourselves visible, they both shut up.
Hello.
Hail, Jedi, says Iripsid.
Not yeah, hail. We're here to negotiate some stuff.
I have precious few men to spare, and And the man, the guy says, you have no men to spare at all, little girl. She says, shut up, peasant. But yes, we should negotiate for. As I said already, I'm not gonna ask you to destroy the Flesh Raiders for me, but I'm definitely not above asking for your help to help my people on their exodus down to the southern lands of our ancestors through the Great Swamp. With the benefit of your ship and the old woman and her tracking implant, you can guide my people as we abandon this position and return to our ancient homeland to the south. The man says, "No, we are not going anywhere. We are fighting until the last of the Flesh Raiders is destroyed. This is our valley. We're not retreating." And they start bickering again in their own language.
I'll turn to Zim and say, "Remind me, all we need them to do is get our tank out, right?"
Yeah, but if they don't have the people to do that, then I don't think we should ask them. But if you really want to ask them about it, go ahead.
I mean, we can try, right? These two assholes. Yeah, let's just hey, can you stop whatever you're doing for a few seconds?
Sure.
Yeah, we're willing to help either of you. We don't really care which way it goes. We do need some help before that, though.
They look at each other and they're like, "Wait, before? No. Like, you don't have enough respect to be earning, free work. You help us and then we help you. That's how it goes." And the guy says, "Actually, we can agree on that." Amazingly.
Well, what would you say if it, instead of you consider it free work, you consider it a downwards payment to us? Because we would be doing you a favor, not you to us.
The guy says, I just have that old woman point the rifle towards the Flesh Raider position and fucking destroy them. It'll literally take you one afternoon to win the entire war for us. Idipsit said, "No, absolutely not. We are not using off-road technology. We are retreating." And they start bickering again.
Yeah, stop the bickering. Seriously, you two are the worst. What exactly makes you think you have the higher hand in this negotiation here? Either we help you or you all die. That's what's gonna happen.
They don't seem to know that the Flesh Raider forward position is no longer a thing.
That's what I was hoping for.
Idipsit looks at you. She's like ready to protest and fight, and the guy is also ready to protest and fight. And they both like shrug their shoulders and they're like, "Well, I mean, you're not wrong. All right, what is it you actually want done, human?"
We need our tank got stuck. We need it out.
Idipsit seems to explain to him in their own language what is happening. He nods a few times and he says, I can spare about 15 people." Idipsit says, "We will be sparing 15 people, yes. And then by the time you are done and you return here, we will have I will have removed this pretender from my father's throne, not throne, from my father, the chief's position, which I am keeping warm for when my father returns. And then we will see what the next course of action is. But I need your word, Jedi, that you will not abandon us after we unfuck whatever it is that you've done out in the jungle." Do I have your words?
You have my word.
She blows a little whistle, and one of the soldiers walks in. In rapid fire Twi Lek that you don't understand, she gives him a few commands. He does a little salute, and he looks at you, and in broken galactic basic says, "I'll be outside for when you're ready to travel north."
All right.
Well, and we don't actually need to go back. We have our communicators, so we can tell them, and then they can reach us. Better?
You mean that you're gonna travel on foot and then you're gonna call the Twi Lek?
No,
unfuck your tech?
that we can talk to Trakyy, Neron, and Lumiya to say, hey, we just organized here. You can come here, and then we'll unfuck the thing.
Yeah, but they can't land.
They can walk, like we
Yes.
What do you mean? Why would we need to walk? How do you gonna track people? No, what we need is to destroy trees so we can land, while taking the tank, driving it to the ship, and then we on the ship we're all very happy. We all live together in the sunshine.
Yeah. Give me a second. Hey, Your Highnesses or whatever.
Yes.
We're also gonna need a landing pad, so ground needs to be cleared.
They look at each other and they're like, "You can't land the ship here. The people are absolutely not allowed to perceive the technology you have." And the guy, he's like, "Do you see what I'm dealing with? Like that is exactly what we need. We need our braves to see what these people are capable of, and then let them decide if they want to receive our help or not." And Edipson is like, "They don't know any better. You don't know any better. We're not going to do anything until Father comes back." And he said, "Shut up, you fucking brat." And then they start bickering.
Well, and I think the best course of action is we make a landing pad for ourselves, just a little bit away from the temple, and then it's fine.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Let's go.
The guy is like, "I'll wait here then." The guy outside.
Yep.
You guys
just start fucking cutting trees.
You guys find a little bit a little ways off. Now, the entirety of the northern area is all covered in traps, and your guide can guide you, and you can do it here, like smack dab in the middle of the traps. But he's like, "I'm not allowed to do this for you. If you wanna do this, we're gonna go north, behind the defensive position, and this is where we're gonna make it about half a day through, or rather, this is where you're gonna make it. I'm just gonna take you there."
Yep.
Sure.
And I'm gonna make sure you don't walk into any traps.
That would be great.
Cool. You guys.
And as he will point them out, since I have my surveyor, I am proficient with surveyor implements. I will put them on the map so that then we don't forget where they are.
Sure.
Sound good?
Excellent. Yeah. So I will probably not deceive you again with walking into a trap, probably. But you got a pretty good idea now as to how these people build their trap pits. So you guys go for a hike with this Twi Lek man. Meanwhile, in the temple, as you guys land in the upper floors, the first floor is already being the first and the minus second floor have already been overtaken by the gas. Now this entire thing is like a pressure vessel. It'll never truly get rid of the gas, but eventually it'll be in so low doses. Like maybe in a couple of weeks it'll be in so low doses that you can actually begin to work on the ventilation in earnest. Or you can dispatch poor H.U.M.A.N to go down alone. What do you guys do?
I'm not gonna volunteer. You'll have to ask nicely.
Yes, fair enough. So I wanted to take everything that's on the landing zone, like
Yeah.
the one that's easy.
Yeah. Map. It
And
is.
while we do that, I guess we can try to, and considering I have like this respirator for an hour, can we go to the things that Master Jedi wants and start downloading it and then like return
Sure.
in a day?
Sure. You do actually have a respirator mask. How are you gonna defeat the gas Lumiya? Obviously, human
Well,
doesn't need to breathe.
I mean, yes, I do.
Let me see what that does. Breath mask, portable device that includes 1 hour's worth of oxygen. The respirator is designed to function in all environments. Cool. Yeah. So you and human are the only ones that are eligible to travel
Yeah.
down into the dark archive.
I want to say we're better than everyone, but I hereby didn't say it.
Generate. Oh yeah, sure. Let's do this.
I guess you can, in the meantime, like take everything that's on this loot,
Sure.
and like drag it to the ship. Droid brain. Finally,
Gross.
we finally found your brain.
Hey! It was in a jar all along on another planet.
Who knew?
Not in a jar, more in a compact case, technological case. Yes.
The rumbly elevator rumbles down to -3, where the archive is located. And wielding a fateful torch each, you guys make your way through the winding passages into the abandoned Jedi archive. And as human commands the console, Lumiya, you actually begin physically indexing each of the thing. It is good that it is 2 of you. It's only going to take you 1 downtime activity. However, Lumiya, you can only spend 1 hour here.
Yes.
You can prime human to do his work, and then human can remain for the remaining 7 hours and actually do the heavy work.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have a choice, human. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Droid being droid, doing droid tasks.
All right, Lumiya, go ahead and roll your technology.
You know what, human? Yeah, I'll roll technology 1d4 normal. Should I add 1d4 from
Sure.
the? Okay. 1d4.
Or bonuses you have.
Yes. 24 roll. 23.
Cool. Yeah, Lumiya does a lot of the laborious work as well, but of course she needs to leave. And you are left alone in this ancient
Yes,
catacomb.
before Lumiya leaves, it's just like, like when you will finish your job, come find me, we'll talk a little bit on the roof, alright?
Sure.
Alright.
And yeah, human is left down in the old catacombs as the human's gonna be spending an entire downtime activity down there unless he chooses to interrupt it at some point and leave. We're gonna start with you guys that are left up here. What do you guys do for what is essentially 7 or 8 hours up here?
Dismantling the speeders and get them into the ship.
Cool. All right. Cool. That's 10 tons of scrap. What are the rest of you gonna do? Lumiya, you too.
Yeah, how much time will it take to take everything from here to the ship?
Right. The stuff you can loot manually, so instantly.
I know, but it's like, okay, instantly, I guess. Sure,
now that
just
the ship
put
is
it
here,
to the ship.
you can put it on. the ship.
Alright.
Do you want to do anything else or?
Anything else that's worth scrapping?
Not on this floor. The dormitories on floor -1 are now drenched in poisonous gas, so you can't actually reach that 40 tons of scrap underneath.
Sure. Then I would like to start on fixing another speedster.
Cool. You want to start working on one of the speeders that is already on your ship to repair it.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, it'll literally cost all of the scrap that Neron just brought in.
Okay.
Sure. So you begin working on that one speeder. It'll be 3 downtime activities to rebuild that thing's propulsion, which is absolutely trashed. Go ahead and give me either a technology check, or if you have like some kind of vehicle repair check, or
I don't think I have.
maybe some tools with which you are proficient.
We do have the. I mean, I don't know if it will help. We have the workshop on the ship.
Yeah, sure. That'll give you advantage.
Okay.
What tools are you
Then-
proficient in? Scavenging kit.
In scavenging kits, that's it.
No, you can't use that, or
No,
it'll be
I
a
cannot.
disadvantage.
I cannot scavenge. Like no. All right, then just technology advantage 1d6. Go.
Sure. You get 2 out of the 3 downtime activities towards fixing
Okay.
that speeder. Trakyy, what do you do?
I believe that someone needs to go, if the floor is still accessible, that is, needs to go down and start the upload process to the pen drive. I'm sorry, to
Oh,
the data.
Human is doing that.
That's what Human. That's what Human and Lumiya started doing. Yeah.
Okay, I completely misunderstood what they're doing then. Well, in that case, I can put this strong bud muscles, and if there is still any scrap left,
Okay.
I can help put that on the ship.
Sure. You haul scrap. Roll. What would you roll to scavenge? What instruments are you proficient in, Trakyy?
My
No
eyes,
trumpet.
my lightsaber.
My eyes. What do you birds I see?
Sure. Some ancient antennas that you can clip off with your lightsaber as you fly around. Go ahead and roll an attack, Trakyy.
Oh, that I am so godly awful at. Okay. Attack.
All right. You straight up dismantle the entire fucking antenna. You almost knock the entire tempo off. This requires a more specialized team to be scavenging the tempo like that. You get nothing and lose your downtime. And you're lucky that the fucking antenna didn't crush you. You are affixed to the side of the building, your wings beating to stabilize you, but you are holding onto a protrusion in the wall with your foot. It was a very daredevil move, Trakyy, and you almost get into a horrific accident. And as you fly back up to grab this little protrusion that you knew was there, you understand that it is not there. It must have fallen with the antenna that you dismantled. And yeah, you almost knocked the entire temple over.
No. Well, good thing that I'm light.
We're gonna go. Me and Human are gonna go into another channel, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
No. Booyah, Daddy.
Hello, Human. What are you wearing? No. You are busy pretty much manually moving these ancient semi-plastic cartridges from one writing device to one reading device, like moving magnetic tapes around. And that is all your life has become in this damp, cold place. From the locked wall on the northern side, where lies locked the 3rd level of the Force Song, which Trakyy may or may not covet, you realize that you're wading through water. Water is beginning to pour out of that place. and it is now up to your ankles. You can't drown because you don't need to breathe, even if you get sealed in here. But if the flow, or rather the volume of the water becomes sufficient, you can get crushed. And at first you thought, maybe it's raining outside, and this is what happens. The water's going to drain away, but the water keeps piling and piling and piling. It is up to your knees now. What do you do?
Is there an obvious flow to the water? Is it exiting somewhere?
Yes, it appears to be traveling down the corridor and into the vault. However, the volume of water is increasing faster than it is decreasing.
Is there a way I can stop the water from coming in, or is it just a giant flood and there's no stopping it?
Go ahead and investigate that door. You can roll technology or perception or even lore.
I'll do perception. Yeah.
Yeah, this is no mere broken bend, or this is no mere accident that is happening. Someone is making a move against you. Someone is willfully attempting to drown you here. Perhaps they don't know that you can breathe underwater.
Right. Can I do an estimation of how long it's going to take before the whole thing is flooded? Is it going to be hours, minutes?
It'll be just about the time you're done. If you work hard, you can actually get done before this place fills up. However, it's not cold water, you're not gonna freeze or anything. Your body will be fine, but you can get crushed.
Right, but I'm guessing it's gonna take hours and hours before I get crushed, right?
You would be cutting it awfully close. It's not like there's no danger. And of course, if your comms are working, you can always call your friends for help.
Yeah, sure. I'll put out a ping saying, "Hey guys, there's water coming in. Are you turning on the taps? Can you close it?"
There's only static. There's no connection to the outside world. Perhaps you are too far down, or perhaps someone is sabotaging your comms.
So the water is flowing in from the open doorway. If I get that right.
To the north, there is another vault door, which is closed. You couldn't open it. It's going to take you a couple of days if you want to open that door. That door contains the Force Song Level 3 secret.
Yes,
you
right.
opted not to open that door yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the water is coming from, as opposed to the other side where the elevator...
Now that the water is coming from that door, is it easier to open, or is it possible to open it, or is it like a safety mechanism?
The same pressure that's going to crush you is also going to crush that door.
Oh, so I might actually be able to scavenge that book or whatever.
Yeah, you would of course be cutting it awfully close.
Yeah, I'm going to risk it because I still have all my inspiration. So can I use that in this case?
You can use inspiration to reroll dice, or rather give yourself advantage on checks.
Right, in that case, I'm going to risk it.
All right, sure. As you once again, for a final time, ping, and you realize that you are alone down here. They don't know what's happening here. You are without backup.
Yeah.
Sure. I can't only pull you onto a map, so they're gonna know something's happening. However, if I don't put them into the room, abandoned Jedi Temple, I think it's number 4, perhaps. Yes. Number 4. Activate. If I just don't put anyone here but you, they won't see anything. There you go. Teleports rules. This is the door that the thing comes from.
Right.
So yeah, you not only do your archival job and you secure the thumb drive, but by the time you actually do, the water is just about up to your neck. And even like a couple of minutes ago, you heard the crackling of the door. The pressure of the water is affecting it as much as it is affecting you. So, all attacks that are oppose checks. So whenever someone attacks you, all of those are made with advantage, but yours are also made with advantage because the pressure affects you both equally. So if there's anything behind that door that wants to attack you, it'll be attacking you at an advantage. So yeah, it's still DC 25 to crack that door open. But I'm gonna let you do any number of checks until you succeed. Let's see how long it's gonna take you.
Right.
This also costs precious core energy.
Yes. The cartridges are safe in the bag or something, right?
Yeah. That part of the quest is completed.
Okay. I can just do an athletics check with advantage.
With advantage. 18 is not enough. The door bends, creaks, but doesn't buckle.
Well, let's give it another whirl, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
The door crackles and cracks, and as you yank that door open, a torrent of water slams you against the Jedi statue and against the opposing wall, and it is now, the water is now doing gravity, or rather physics defying stuff, in that it is pinning you to the archive wall behind you, as if someone is directed the torrent against you to break your bones. But of course your bones are made out of steel. Go ahead and make a con save to see if you can get out of here.
Oh, yes. Saving throw. Normal? Yeah, normal.
Yeah, not a problem. You manage to get to the center of the room. However, you must decide if you want a GTFO or if you want to forge on.
I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through with it.
Alright.
We gotten this far.
Boom. An ancient chamber, in this door ought to be locked. An ancient chamber. And an old sign that says, the unworthy may not pass. As you hunker in front of this door as well, the torrent of water appears to now pretty much be coming from any old bullshit direction. It's no longer coming from underneath a wall or anything. Now it's just fucking pressure. You stopped breathing like 10 minutes ago, but of course you don't need to breathe. I'm gonna give you one try on this door, and it's again a DC 25. And if you fail, you're gonna get ejected out here. And if for any reason the elevator doesn't work, you're gonna be in deep shit. But try and open the door.
I can use my inspiration right now, right?
To give yourself advantage.
Give myself advantage.
You already have advantage.
I already had advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing much I can do besides that then.
Yeah, backwards or forwards?
Forwards it is.
Amazing. This door also crackles underneath your awesome might. Another temple. That looks pretty similar. Now this looks like a dial pad for a code and stuff. However, it's not. It's made out of ancient Jedi symbols. And you managed to pick up a snapshot of this. This thing. It is... how do I describe it? Well, it is a name, and you have no way of deciphering the name. You can roll lore. Also, the torches are burning underwater.
That's fine. We've seen weirder shit. I can do my inspiration now to have advantage, because I am going to need it.
It's a DC 20.
Oh god.
Ooh, not quite. Do not have Defiant. Do not have
God.
Defiant or anything?
No.
Well, you already gave yourself advantage, so rip. You have a snapshot of the picture. Maybe another of the party will be able to decipher this. However, the torrent of water is now too strong for you, and you begin to be taken out and back. Instead of towards the elevator, which is here, you are whisked away into... Yeah, these guys are disintegrated long ago. You are whisked into this vault here, with the floating corpse that was just looted already. And as the water finally overcomes you, this door slams shut and locks to forever lock you here into this vault. And we're gonna go back up. You obviously can't talk. Let's see what the party does.
All right.
Him.
Hello.
Oh no.
How many of you are there now?
Womp womp. Do we have another? What time is it? Yes, we're gonna have a 3-minute break, and then we are going to continue. YouTube, we'll see you in 3 minutes, or in the next episode rather.
It's so sad that Trakyy got that.
I'm gonna head to the toilet.